Welcome to the news you need to know right now. We are kicking things off with the MLB action, where expert Angelo Magliocca breaks down the best bets for the Cubs versus the Braves on Tuesday. We look at the matchup featuring Chicago's Michael Busch and what this highly profitable capper thinks is the winning strategy for this big National League showdown.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we pivot to the trade rumors swirling around the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs as we approach the trade deadline. We dive deep into why Patrick Mooney and Sahadev Sharma are flagging Sonny Gray as a key piece that the Cubs could potentially acquire to bolster their rotation. Now, let's look at the direct matchup analysis for today's game. We break down the Cubs versus the Atlanta Braves prediction, examining how Chicago's offense stacks up against Grant Holmes and why the market might be underestimating the value of the Cubs in this contest. And finally, we wrap up with some exciting team news. The Chicago Cubs are marking a major milestone by installing the Champions Gate at Gallagher Way to celebrate their World Series history. Stay tuned for more breaking news right here. The National League's top contenders, the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves, are set to clash in a high-stakes matchup on Tuesday, May 12, on TBS. Atlanta enters the season as the league's best team, leading in wins, while Chicago is riding a hot streak, having won 8 of its last 10 games. While the Dodgers remain heavy favorites in the NL, both the Braves and Cubs are poised to challenge for the championship. The starting pitching matchup features right-handers Colin Rea for Chicago against Grant Holmes for Atlanta. For those interested in MLB wagering, expert Angelo Magliocca, known as Amegs, offers his analysis for the Cubs versus Braves game. Magliocca, a highly profitable MLB capper, has provided specific recommendations for Tuesday night. The Chicago Cubs are currently on a 25-winning streak and lead the NL Central by 3.5 games over the Brewers. Despite some recent offensive struggles, the Cubs are looking to extend their winning run. The pitching matchup presents a key variable. Holmes has struggled to keep opposing teams off the scoreboard, allowing at least 2 runs in 6 of 7 starts this season. However, the Cubs' offense is poised to challenge Atlanta's pitching, facing at least 4 left-handed batters in the lineup, who have demonstrated significant power against similar pitching profiles. Focusing on the Cubs' offense, Michael Busch has emerged as one of the hottest hitters in May. Since the calendar flipped, Busch has logged 13 hits, 12 RBIs, and 9 walks in 42 plate appearances. His performance against right-handed sliders is particularly notable, showing a hard-hit rate exceeding 50%. Furthermore, his advanced metrics indicate significant power, with his XW/OBA jumping over 200 points against fastballs and high exit velocities against breaking pitches. Given that the pitches thrown by Holmes are a significant portion of the Braves' arsenal, and Busch is positioned in the heart of the order, experts suggest this presents a valuable betting opportunity. Based on these factors, analysts suggest the Cubs' offense has a strong chance to score at least 4 runs in the contest. The Cubs' price is noted as showing value, with some suggested lines offering better odds than plus 110 for the team. Trade speculation is heating up for the Boston Red Sox as the team approaches the August trade deadline. Following a disappointing start to the season that led to the firing of former manager Alex Cora, the Red Sox are looking to make roster adjustments, with the 17-23 record fueling discussions about potential moves. Reports from The Athletic suggest that Sonny Gray, a right-handed pitcher, is on the radar of the Chicago Cubs as a potential acquisition before the 2026 trade deadline. Patrick Mooney and Sahadev Sharma identified Gray as one of 10 starters the Cubs could pursue. Mooney and Sharma noted that the Red Sox could consider challenging trades involving younger starters like Peyton Toll or Connolly, early in exchange for assets. They also speculated that Boston might be interested in moving prospects such as Kevin Alcantara to improve the team while developing the Cubs' rotation. Despite the chatter, the likelihood of a major move for Gray is considered low. He holds a $30 million mutual option for the 2027 season, which is unlikely to be exercised given his age and the nature of mutual options. While Gray has posted a solid 3.54 ERA in 6 starts, the financial commitment for a 37-year-old pitcher is significant. Furthermore, the Red Sox possess other promising young pitchers, like Toll, who could secure a consistent role if Gray were to be traded. However, analysts caution that the timing is not ideal for a significant roster shakeup. With the Red Sox currently just 2 games out of a wild card spot, there is ample time to improve their standing in the American League. Unless Boston is out of playoff contention by August, the impetus to drastically alter the roster appears minimal. The Chicago Cubs enter their matchup against the Atlanta Braves with significant momentum, positioning them as a strong value bet according to recent analysis. Chicago boasts one of the best records in baseball heading into the contest, driven by consistent offensive output and a lineup characterized by disciplined at-bats and timely power. The Cubs' pitching rotation is anchored by Colin Rea, who has demonstrated stability, posting a 4.03 ERA across his first 8 appearances. While Rea may not be a premier strikeout pitcher, his efficiency in limiting damage and navigating early innings will be crucial against the formidable Atlanta offense. Conversely, the Atlanta Braves are led by Grant Holmes, who enters the game with a 4.34 ERA and a 1.31 WHIP, suggesting improved command and swing-and-miss ability early in the season. Despite the Braves' inherent power potential, the team has exhibited greater offensive inconsistency this year, particularly when facing teams that effectively control the strike zone. The Cubs' recent offensive performance has successfully matched this intensity, blending patience with situational hitting and the necessary power to capitalize on opponent errors. Despite Holmes offering Atlanta an opportunity to control segments of the game, the overall form and balanced lineup of the Cubs suggest a tighter contest than the current market pricing indicates. Betting odds reflect this assessment, with the Cubs' moneyline available at +100 and playable at -120. Fans looking to engage with these predictions are encouraged to access trading platforms for real-time analysis and betting opportunities. Chicago Cubs are preparing for a major celebration as they begin constructing a new monument, dubbed Champions Gate, at Gallagher Way, the western entrance to Wrigley Field. This project marks the 10th anniversary of the team's 2016 World Series championship. According to a recent Community Connection newsletter, work is scheduled to commence on Friday, May 8th, to install an archway monument commemorating the Cubs' World Series victories in 1907, 1908, and 2016. The construction of the Champions Gate is slated for completion before the official dedication ceremony, which is scheduled for Saturday, July 18th. During the construction phase, pedestrian traffic in the vicinity will be temporarily managed by rerouting visitors via a protected barrier walkway to ensure safety. The initiative is a significant tribute to the club's championship history and is part of the broader 10th anniversary festivities.